Daniel, Port Adelaide has partnered up with the Motor Accident Commission to send a real message about road safety to our supporters and other people at the football. Tell me, you've had your own experience with the loss of a life, the loss of a loved one in a road accident.
Yeah, I lost my uncle about 7 years ago in a car accident, so unfortunately it wasn't his fault, but yeah, we're just happy to have MAC on board as a partner, and hopefully we get the message across to the community about safe driving.
Your uncle has been an inspiration to you. You say you often think about him when you hear about road crashes?
Yeah, I do. Every time I see a road crash on the TV, I sort of think about him, and it's just disappointing that some crashes are avoidable, but obviously my uncle's one wasn't. So yeah, it's disappointing to see.
So it's not a great thing to know that people lose their lives for perfectly avoidable reasons, and people just doing the right thing will save people's lives.
Exactly. So yeah, that's why we've got MAC on board as a partner, and hopefully we can both work together and put the message across and save some lives on the road.
Now, a big part of the campaign is telling young men particularly to be able to speak up if they see a mate doing the wrong thing. You'd encourage them to do that yourself? No shame in that?
Yeah, definitely no shame in that. Yeah, if you've got something to say and your mate's doing something stupid, definitely speak up and tell him what's right, and don't be afraid to speak up.
Road trauma is a massive issue in our state, and this campaign aims to get to people of all ages, be it from the city or from the country, about road safety, educate them about the benefits of driving safely on our roads for the whole community's sake. And
specifically in terms of Matemorphosis, there's a couple of messages there about not driving foolishly and also not being afraid to speak up.
Yeah, the campaign's really designed for that sort of front bar sort of discussion between mates when one mate might have had a few too many drinks, or in a car together where one mate might be speeding. So it's really important that it opens up the discussion, I guess, amongst mates, because often mates are reluctant to tell other mates what to do. So it gives them a vehicle, I guess, to be able to express that opinion in a safe way and also a bit of a humorous way, but with a very serious message underneath it all.
And you're hoping that might have some cut through at a football game?
Yeah, certainly. We've had some good results so far, and we think at the football, a lot of young blokes, a lot of young people from both the city and the country provides a perfect avenue for us to get our message out.
And you spoke about it having good results, Ben. What sort of results have you seen, and particularly in what areas?
The campaign's had some really good results so far. We've seen good reductions in people reducing their speeds, stopping drinking and driving, and being able to speak to their mates about road safety and speak up and stop them doing stupid things that could result down the track in some serious road trauma.
And it does have a slightly cheeky edge. Do you think anyone will be particularly offended by it at all?
It's got a bit of a humorous edge to it, which I think is good for this demographic. I think young people have responded well to the humorous side of it, but underlying that campaign is also a very serious message about road trauma, a very serious message about being able to speak to your mates about things that could cause them or other people serious injury. So it's really important that people take that message out of it and see it for what it is.
Hello. Every school kiddie knows that a caterpillar turns itself into lovely, isn't it? In a similar but less than lovely way, your can turn into something too. All they have to do is get behind the wheel of a motor car, and sometimes they turn into a total or a massive or even a complete and utter. It's called Matemorphosis. But there's an easy way to stop your mate from morphing into something rather unpleasant. Observe the following reenactment. Remember, it's up to you.